Hey YouTube, Daryl here, aka Soul Source. Hey, good timing. Um, so I am a man without a plan. Well, I sort of have a plan, and we'll see where the video goes. But let me see here. Doing some cool stuff. I'll get into it in a minute, and let me go in and find a land to attack. Hopefully with a Titan, that would be preferred. Um, okay, oh, that one's penalized. So, just for the sake of dropping my shields, I will go ahead and raid one that doesn't have a Titan. And then I'll get into a little bit of why, uh, who, what, where, when, how, why, all that good stuff in a moment. So I hope everybody's having a great day. It's Friday evening, 7 o'clock in Arizona, and just enjoying the game as usual. My wife went to her karate class, and I figured I would hop on and do a quick video. I always like doing that. Go ahead and get these guys all getting to work. Real quick and easy, undefended land, super quick to take. And then I'll bring you up to speed what we're doing. Quick update on the Alliance and the, I almost said Flame Soul event, the Iron Soul event. I think it's called Hunter's Moon. I've typed it about 1,000 times and I still forget the name of the event. So 70 souls, that's always good. Okay, so watch this. Boom. Hey, somebody got in early. I like that. Razorhead was already scoping my base when shields dropped he was in. So that is very cool. So you notice one major difference of my castle and my lands is I actually have lands now. And there we go, there's 3 fires lighting up. And Razorhead already got one done. And if you look at Razorhead, well, there's a lot of troops defending. Not a good example. Let's go find my friend Flame. Where is Flame? Hobby has some. All shielded right now. So here's what we are attempting to do. This event, you need souls. And in order to get souls, if you watched my last video, not the one I uploaded this morning, or this afternoon, but the one I uploaded late yesterday, a 30-minute video talking about specifically this event and how to maximize your winnings for the event. I had no land, and in the video I'm talking about how you want to hit only land. And so sort of hypocritical, like I'm going out and using a strategy that helps me and other people progress in the event very quickly for a very little amount of money, and then I have no targets for anyone to hit. So you'll notice the name of our alliance right now, Gold United, and when you go to the leaderboard, there's Gold United 1, Gold United, Gold United. Now, there's, definite language barriers and time zone differences, and, you're dealing with 50 alliances in a league, each alliance containing up to 50 members. And the general idea of what we are doing is sort of just making it easier for everybody to progress in the event. So, one Titan defending a land. The reason for the Titan, the more rare the Titan is, the higher percentage chance for good items. 1-star, 2-star Titans to drop. More rare relics. Maybe you get a Goliath scroll instead of an Archer scroll or Spearman. But that's the general idea. I don't know 100% if that is true, but I've seen it work very well for me in attacking lands with rare titans. So as we go around my lands, you will see the default, there's going to be a default defense, even if you don't add troops, depending on the level of the land, there's going to be troops defending. And so I have all my 4-star and 3-star titans defending all of my lands. So every land I have has either a 4-star or a 3-star titan defending that land. Now if you notice, I keep getting attacked. My resources aren't dropping. Like a tiny amount, that doesn't count. I don't know. But for the most part, my resources aren't even dropping. So let's see. Let's do Bear Jew, how much loot you get. We're going to go ahead and we're just doing some experimenting. And I'm trying to do this sort of educational. I'm giving a lot of loot away. I mean, not a lot of loot away, a lot of VP away, I guess, maybe. But so I have my reserves, or where are they? So protecting 74,000 times 3. So what is that, like 225,000, something like that. And then 54,000 times 3 here. So we can protect just over 150,000 food with no loss. Anything above that is a percentage of what's available. So like you see, I have 209,000 food right now and lost 3,400, 4,000. So I'm only losing a percentage of what's available. It looks like it's 10% of what's available over the reserve. So if you like math, I love math. So that's what it's looking like to me, is that 10% of what's available above the reserve. So if my reserve protects 150,000 and I have 200,000, that's 50,000 available. 10% of that is 5,000. So it's actually even less than 10%, maybe as low as 5 or 8%. Let's see. Okay, so Shalala got 30,000, and Shalala took almost nothing. Shalala right there, minus 3,300, minus 2,200, and 600 VP. Missed that. Hobby open up. I hit 51k food. Okay, so Spawn Insider got 51,000 food, and Spawn Insider only took 3,400 food. So I'm going to go ahead. I don't normally do this. Let's see, who said... I don't normally put my YouTube channel out. Like I said, I'm not trying to get big. I don't even have time to respond to the comments I have now. But I love you guys, and I love everybody that's enjoying the game and just having fun. And I'm also having fun, so we're in this together. And that's it. But I don't normally put it there. But for sake of being on video and trying to hurry up and kind of multitask. So let's see how many shields I have. And we'll go ahead and grab somebody who has, again, don't hit a garrison. There's no point. So here's a very, a lot of people think you have to put 3 troops to defend. You do not on lands. I think to attack, you have to at least pick 3 troops to attack with. You can't only attack with your Titan. But when you're defending, you can defend with only a Titan. And that's what I've done on all of my lands, like I showed you. Getting the entire league on board, we have a lot of people that are enjoying this and playing this way at the moment. I think it's impossible to get the entire league on board, and I think it's even more impossible to get everybody in the entire game on board when we have an event. But the idea is, instead of spending a ton of money and really crushing the event and losing troops and losing spells, hitting hard targets. We are just we're playing a little differently, a little more strategically maybe, um, and it's working for many people. You have the people that I call them trolls. I don't know what the appropriate way. I guess they're humans, but um, that just want to ruin fun. They're still capturing, trashing land, and who knows? Maybe they're miserable. They need to hug a puppy or go see a therapist or drink alcohol. Maybe I have no idea what the heck they need, but they're just miserable all the time. And what I found that through this whole players just really coming together, sort of uniting here for the same purpose, which we've joked around and called it a war against the developers. But in all honesty, we love the developers. They're the reason we have the game. So, we're not really declaring war against the developers, but we are playing very, very strategically on this event, and it's just working really well. So that's it. So shields dropped, and let's go let. Oh, cool. Let's call him out on YouTube. Oh no, that was sanctioned. Sorry for being quiet again. I can't read and type while I'm talking. Okay, so with that said, let's go back to my base. Ah, look at all those fires. I love it. Oh, that's so cool. So basically, I love land, and I've had no land since the first or second week I started playing the game, and I realized that that it becomes a big liability. Somebody like me who's paying to buy portal stones and raiding nonstop, well, I'll use the 6 on the garrison. Like I've always said, if it's a lot of loot, I'll go ahead and raid the garrison. But if it's not a lot of loot, I'd rather just raid farms, mines, lakes, mountains, ruins, and just get loot that way for 3 stones, roughly more VP. 2 lands at 1800s, 3600 VP. But if I see a VP target 6,000, 7,000, and this is regular gameplay outside of an event. So again, during the event, all I care about is the event. That's it. Like if somebody hits my garrison, I'm not even revenging them. So here's again the losses I'm experiencing. Oh, Ripesh, what happened? Which one did you hit? Oh, that's a tough one, dude. Those Panthers are jerks. They just run around your defense line and eat all your troops. Sorry about that, dude. So yeah, let's go ahead and let that burn for a minute. Get all the shields done. Quick update, even with what we're doing. I mean, we're sitting at 12 million VP. As I've said before, Okanos is super active. Like we're a super active alliance. So um, we go in here, and so it says Gold United, but then underneath the one, the only Okanos family. So we're still identifiable as Okanos family. Captain Mo is pushing for a personal best this week. He's looking for 1 million VP by the end of Sunday, sitting at 895,000 now. It's Friday night. He still has 2 full days. Captain Mo, congratulations in advance for hitting your personal goal. Liquid, super active as well. Doomsday, Onslaught, Lord Dane, MME, Odin. I mean, so many people way up high. And honestly, for 3 days, and my guys could vouch for this, I've spent very little time attacking. I have 239 battles won. And for since last night, I literally have not hardly been playing, and I've just been giving away nonstop. Like, so this is all just from the last hour, and I'm losing nothing. You know, I mean, I don't. I'm sitting at Castle 13. I'm not worried about upgrading um, at all. Just not worried about upgrading. Not worried about doing anything except the event. And so everything else gets put on the back burner. And like I said in my last video, I'm just looking for, you know, the Titan XP and the souls to drop. So let's go again. Newbie got 39K. So let's go find Newbie. Newbie lost 5,100. Devin got 33,000. I lost 4,400. I think I said 4,400. Shalala got 30 and 4,500 VP. Shalala lost 600 VP, 2,700 of each, we'll call it. Okay, so, oops, I keep going into private chat. I have 5 portal stones again. Let's go ahead and check out Newbie Yanup. Newbie, where is your undefended mine or farm? There, that one's defended, but I can hit it if I need to. Okay, so this one, again, like I was saying, and every player is different. Like, this isn't, obviously, it's not a requirement. Like, I've said it before, everybody is playing their own game, and then we try to see how we can get in the same sandbox with our own game and play well together. And that's what we're doing. So, with Newbie, you know, he does have some lands unprotected, but like this one's level 9, so I get penalized. This one's level 11, and it has 5 troops. No, it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 troops. The default defense on this level 11 farms of Rurvin is the 2 Panthers and the 2 Grenadiers. All the level 7, 8, and 9 troops are actual newbies troops. So, yeah. Okay, so here's where it gets tricky. So, okay, so here's where it gets tricky. You see that when we talked about the reserve levels. Okay, so during being at those levels, anything you lose, you're technically not really losing, or you're not losing much compared to what another player is getting. With that said, I'm writing down 79,033, and at this point, as promised in my other video, I've still only used those original 90 gems. So my gems are going to drop right now. It doesn't count because this is for science. It just doesn't count. So because I'm going to fill my storages. And that was 1700 and 1790. Minus 1700 minus 1790. Refill storages. Sorry, I'm writing it down as I'm recording the video. Refill storages. So now I'm down to 75,543 gems. And technically I'm at 79,033 in regards to the event and how we're doing things. Okay, so let me find somebody to drop my shield on. Won't let me click. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so shield's going down right now. I don't normally buy resources. Like I said, this is strictly just for demonstration purposes in the video because I want to show you how much loot you can actually lose while holding lands. Okay, now keep in mind when your land gets hit, you have when your land gets hit, you're going to get shielded for 1 hour. Somebody told me that once that 1 hour is up, you can get hit again. But if you get hit, I think it was something like eight consecutive attacks, then the shields on the lands last for longer. I'll have to look that up and talk about that in a future video. I'm honestly not 100% sure. I know that at some point, if you're just getting demolished, just getting hit nonstop, that you get a break. Like the game gives you a break. So if you have 14 lands around your base and all 14 of them get hit, we could test that maybe right now. All right, let me just throw a little go now. And let the fires begin. Ooh, quick, collect the VP. Okay, so now we just kind of sit back and wait and watch. You see we have over 1 million of each resource. This is gonna hurt. Fortunately, it was only, I don't know, how many was it? 3,500 gems. So, which in the whole scheme of things, 3,500 gems, I don't know, it's like $5, $8. So now I can't go to Starbucks tomorrow. Just kidding. I hope everybody gets a ton of loot though. That would be sweet. Let me get some. Okay, so cider, spawn cider, 40, 44, 41. Fortunately, I am not one of those people that have a scarcity mindset. So, okay, so there you go. Spawn Insider got 50 and 50, and I lost 40 and 40. So, 10K from thin air and 40K from my storages, and I have, see, what did I have? 1.1 mil of each? I don't know. So yeah, let's see, hobby. So 70K food. And then what we'll do, let's see, I don't need gold, so that's just going to keep getting given away. Um, Devin minus 61. Spawn Insider minus 44, minus 41. I thought we did that one already, but I'll do it again. So we have most of the leagues not hitting Garrison. So now when somebody's Garrison gets hit, it's like, I don't know, frustrating. I guess it is sort of frustrating. It's all good though. We have a lot of people like, that are enjoying the resources, and they're not offering up the same thing, and that's okay. It's obviously not a requirement. It's just very helpful, um, to everyone. Like, come over here and get a good chance of a rare drop and hit an easy land. You know, so that is what we're doing. Let's look at progress. So we're currently ranked number 23 in the world. So if you go here, it shows up Gold United now, but obviously that's us. It's lit up. So Alliance, the developers told me to, close all my apps, which they're all closed. To close this app, restart it, and hello, thank you for reporting this. Could you please perform some basic troubleshooting steps such as force closing all running applications and then restarting your device before playing again? Doing all these steps should improve the overall performance of the game. As a tip, please make sure that you're connected to a stable internet connection while playing. It's still the same. Thank you for listening. See YouTube for proof. Search YouTube. And if you did search YouTube, developers, and don't get upset that we're beating your system, we're all enjoying your game, and we're all still spending money. We're just spending a little less. And just remember, in the old days, you sold your game for $50 and people played it. Then you sold your game for $50 and you charge another $50 and they get an extended experience, right? New map packs and stuff like that. Now we spend $1,000 and we get a lot less. So I'm just going to go ahead and put that out there. And I know I'm part of the problem because I buy gems, and as long as we keep buying gems, these games are going to keep coming. But I think it's really cool. I think it's really cool that I just love this game, and I think if you spend $100, truthfully, in this game, if you spend $100, you should get 600,000 gems, not 60,000. That would make me feel a little better, and I would probably have spent more money by now, truthfully, like, because technically the game's done, right? Like, the developers put it out there, they have the time and money into it and everything, and now the game's done. So if nobody spends money, there's no way to pay back that debt that was incurred through whatever it is, the investors, all of that. They go out of business. So I know it's a little bit hypocritical to have a stance against in-app purchases and don't like these freemium games, but at the same time I enjoy gaming and this is a very good game, so I am playing it and I am spending a little bit. So there's my little tangent for now. What do we have going on in League Chat? Uh-oh. Are our guys hitting? Okay, so what do we got going on now? What do we got? All right, so let's talk about the event progress. So, and again, just looking here, so now that I have a ton of loot, I'm losing a ton of loot. And that's fair, right? Like, if I'm in the game and I have all this loot that I have saved up and I can't spend it, why waste it? Give it to players who can spend it. That's a logical system. And when I don't have loot and I'm out stealing loot, I lose less. So I think long term, this problem kind of corrects itself. Like right now, I'm sort of a big fish in here because I'm Castle 13. And so, I mean, my upgrades are expensive. Like if I wanted to upgrade troops right now, for example, if I wanted to upgrade troops right now, it's going to cost me, the better part of 1,000,000 food to upgrade my last 2 troops. If I want to upgrade a spell right now, it's going to cost me, 900,000 to upgrade any one of those 3 spells. I've gotten a lot of questions about this. I think that's a graphical glitch. Like, see how the duration stays the same? So here's what I tell everybody. Either it's a graphical glitch and your duration is increasing. No damage on a freeze spell, and the radius probably isn't going to change. That wouldn't make any sense. So the duration is the only thing that comes into play. See, the duration goes up +1 here. The other thing is that maybe the duration goes up every 5 levels. So at level 15, level 20, level 25, the duration changes. And in order to get that duration change at level 15, you have to pay to upgrade, 11, 12, 13, 14. And then once you upgrade 15, boom, the duration goes up. That is possible. That's unofficial. I don't have any concrete information to prove that that's how it works. Just my idea, and then to just piggyback off of that idea is I want to max everything before I go to the next castle level. And I honestly, I don't want to go to the next castle level right now anyways. I just want to focus on my Titans. So here's all my Titans that are defending. Oh yeah, I have Durat available now to defend because I let someone capture a land. And then let's see, 1, 2, 3. I don't really I don't really want to give away any more resources. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to spend a little bit. No, I'm not. That's pointless. I'll get it later. I was going to spend a little bit more gems and upgrade that, but this one's cheaper. I think if I want to upgrade it, it's still going to cost me, yeah, 500 gems. That's fine. That is fine. Ready. Hopefully everybody keeps the respect past getting their Titans. For sure. I completely agree. Okay, so aside from that, what do we have going on? Still stuck here. Bitter moment. Grr. Okay, I'm done. Um, Nothing to upgrade. Talked about that a billion times. So let's go get some more souls. What happens if we just like random level 1 gold mine? I love it. Reminds me of Twitchy. Twitchy has a level 1 lake. Okay, cool. So Balake 30 from Hand of God is participating, and when he sees me hit him, he'll know my shields are down, and he can come get some souls for the event as well. So, and then, no, I'm not going to throw that out there. I don't want to talk about my defense strategy. For one, I don't even know if my defense strategy works. True story. And for two, no, I don't have a two. I just don't want to put my defense strategy or my idea out there yet, because if I say this is what I'm doing to get good defense, and then somebody else already has it set up to be able to do it, and I haven't tested it yet, then I'm going to get hate mail about how my idea was terrible. So I'd rather have a terrible idea, test it myself, and tell you I tested this idea, it was terrible, don't do it, than hey, here's an idea, try it, lose a bunch, and then yell at me. So, oops, why do I keep doing that? Force a habit, I guess. I can't type, dude. Okay, so let's see what we have going on. So these are all guys that are hitting a little bit of anger going on. I guess it's a war game. People want to be angry. I'm not angry. I'm giving away all my gems, dang it. I'm angry now. Yo, what's up, Elusive? Shout out to Gold United and Oz and Goose. And I know there's other people I've talked to quite a bit in here. Bunch of cool people. So let's go ahead and let's see. Do we have any 4-star Titans? I don't know. I think he's 3-star. We'll just hit him. So again, talking about loot mechanics and how the exchange rate works back and forth between players. As you've seen here, proof, you lose much less than the players take. So that is a very cool mechanic, in my opinion. Anyways, I don't know. Maybe it's not a cool mechanic, but I like it. What's this guy doing? Nothing. Now he's doing something. Actually, you need to go here, partner. Get the grenadiers out of the way. Goliath's going to smash my spearman, punk. There we go. Oops, wrong target. Not worried about the Titan, worried about the Goliath. In all honesty, I'm not really worried about anything in this battle because there's no point. So, okay, we'll wrap up the video on an update I keep starting to do it and then I get distracted. So we'll go here. Hunter's Moon. We're ranked number 23. Talked about that. My total, I'm at 2,288 with 90 gems spent. And I played maybe 4 actual playing, not logging into the game and talking to people. Actually playing maybe 4 hours yesterday and maybe 45 minutes today. I just haven't had time to be on today. So we got Iron Fist and 500 gems. So now, you know what? 3,400. I spent 3,400 gems. I'm going to go ahead, and here's what I'm going to do. So 1,700 and 1,790 is 3,490 spent. I am going to find a way to get back up as close as I can to that number. So I basically need to spend 1,010 gems. I need to spend 1,010 gems that has nothing to do with the event. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to upgrade. How much to upgrade Pikeman? 748. So 748 gems on Pikeman. Taking notes again. Okay, so 748 gems spent, and I still need, what did I say, 1,010? I need to look again, I'm sorry. 4,500 minus 3,490 is, yeah, 1,010. So I need to spend 350 gems. So let's just do this. This is wasteful. Everything I'm doing right now, don't do it. Okay? I'm literally, like I keep saying, I'm just doing it because I'm on doing a video. Oh, that's not going to be very many gems. 104. Where can I waste gems? Darn it. Oh, you know, I know how to do it. There we go. I'll refill food. So I need to spend, I keep forgetting my numbers. I need to spend 1,010. I spent 748, so it's roughly like 250, right? So here's 375 minus 375 food. Okay, so that's 3,490 on refilling storages for the video. That 748 was the gemming the rest of the food I needed to upgrade Pikeman, and then 375 to fill my food storage by 10%. I will make sure we were at 79,033 at the start of the video. 79,033 plus 500, so I'm at 79,533. I will get myself back up to that 79,533 gems without doing anything that has to do with the event. So like I won't spend my gems here to refill portal stones and do a bunch of attacks because that's dishonest. I said I wasn't going to use gems in the event, and every time I did use gems in the event, I would tell you exactly how many gems I used on what and why. So that is where we are. Jeez Louise, 45 minutes. This was supposed to be a quick video. Love you guys. I will catch you real soon. Thanks so much for watching. Really hope this was helpful. Take care. Bye for now.